Why is it still doing the like super tense music? Like, Alan's not coming in here for any nefarious purposes, right? God, I hope not. Around 10 minutes after Naomi leaves, someone else pops into the store. An unexpected person in an unexpected situation and an unexpected boot.
水とベッド。
Alright? Rinka, listen to him. He saved our grandmother, alright? I feel like we should listen to him. Anything he says. Anything at all. Alan is carrying Naomi with one arm cradling her neck and the other behind her knees. The surprise fades once I notice that Naomi doesn't seem to be feeling right. Oh, right. She wasn't doing so well. I got scared there for a second. This isn't the time to ask questions, so I get some water ready and take her upstairs to my room. The idea of having Alan come into my room isn't all that thrilling, though, so I ask him to wait downstairs. You stay the fuck in here. Dude, I trust Alan with all my heart right now. Once I come back down, I notice Alan is standing there with a bitter look on his face.
どうだった?
He's like actually concerned. Alan has probably had one of the most crazy character changes or like developments. Like, honestly.
意識はあるけど、頭痛がするみたい。頭痛薬とお水を飲ませたから、1時間くらい様子を見る。
Oh, good job, Brinka. That's what I would have done. No, but seriously, like, he went from baby killing and punching, baby punching / killing, to actually caring about people. And more specifically, us, I suppose. I make sure to call and let her mom know. I tell her that she's sleeping here at the moment due to her not feeling well. Oh.
ありがとうございます。でも、どうしてナオミを？
この店の前でいきなり倒れたようだ。目の前で倒れられたら見捨てるわけにはいかない。
Dude, old Alan? He would have just left her there.
親切なことに正直驚いた。ごめんなさい。もっと冷酷な人だと思ってたから。
You changed him, Rinka. You changed him for the better. Perhaps that's not the wisest thing to say to someone who willingly knocks out nurses and kills babies and eliminates participants without second thought. But now he's helped both myself and Naomi. That's why I feel comfortable enough to speak my thoughts.
やっと話してくれるんだね。
The fact that he's here means he has business with me. I expected him to come, though I didn't think it'd be this early. I assumed it would be either Saturday or Sunday, like right before Divine Selection. Oh shit.
ああ。君は何度も僕の行動を不可解だと思ったことだろう。その答えを与えに来た。
Well then, I'm all ears on this one.
あの日、夜の病院で華奢で無力な君が僕に立ち向かう様を見て、その瞳を見て思ったことがある。
Dude, Rinka had balls back then. Like, I'm talking metal cojones.
君の瞳は僕の妹に似ている。
There it is. There's a certain gentleness to his expression as he admits this.
僕には4人の弟と1人の妹がいる。弟たちはまだ小さいが、妹の年はちょうど君と同じくらいだ。
And you know it's serious time because of the music.
妹の名前はアムリタ。僕と違って妹たちは両親から受け継いだ使命を名乗り続けている。
My mind flashes back to something Alan mumbled during his sleep after fighting Odette. Amrita. It is his sister's name.
ちなみに君よりも顔立ちも発育もよく聡明だ。
Hold on. Being the god living inside Rinka, I beg to differ, alright?
ちょっと。
He literally didn't have to say that.
だが、君たちは根源的に似ている。誰よりも意志の強い瞳も、 感情的になった時のうかつさも。弟たちは僕と同じように強く成長するものと確信している。僕は男だ。血のつながりというのは強い。それに男の気持ちはよくわかる。だが心配なのはアムリタだ。あの性格では仕事も結婚も不器用にしかできないだろう。
Just like us. Oh shit, my card book begins to shine all of a sudden. One card materializes. Oh, 12 regret sister's future. Damn, we would have never been able to figure that shit out. What is he doing? Oh, Alan. Alan, no. Having seen the gentle expression he shows from time to time, I'm not very surprised at the card's contents. If anything, it proves how well I've come to understand Alan. Oh.
どうして私に自分の未練を教えたの？
I think I know, Rinka. I think I know.
君に生きてほしいと思ったからだ。
There it is.
だって
構わない。これが僕の結論でもある。
Damn. Don't you guys love Alan now? Come on. Come on. He's developed so much. And he cares for little Rinka as much as I do.
だが君にはこれから僕の人生を背負ってもらい、
Fuck.
僕たちの物語に終止符を打ってもらおう。
Okay. He tells me about his past next. His mother died from illness when he was still a child, while his father was killed due to a grudge involving shady business practices. Alan soon took over his father's business connections, discarding both his name and religion in the process. Even his country's traditions soon became a nuisance to him. He built his own business from scratch and turned it into an undeniable success.
だが僕は会社を大きくする過程で多くを切り捨ててきた。物も人も。恨みを買うという性質は生を捨てたぐらいでは変わらなかった。僕の死因は毒死だ。皮肉にも父と近しい方法で暗殺をされた。
There's no change in his tone as he discusses how he was killed. And yup, holy shit. My card book shines once again, materializing his cause of death card.
殺されただなんて。
Straight poisoned man. That is a...
君が想像している以上に世の中には不審死というまま処理される暗殺が多い。僕が脱落した場合もおそらく暗殺とは処理されないだろう。
He mentions that he had to deduce his own cause of death after it had been undone. Nobody would know that they've been poisoned until after it kicked in, I guess.
僕はずっと君にアムリタの姿を重ねて見ていた。困っている人がいたら放っておけないおせっかいさや流されやすさもあったな。一方で友人のために邁進する気概も持ち合わせている。君のおばあ様がスケールに襲われた時もそうだ。君は彼女たちを救うことしか考えていなかったはずだ。
You know, now I'm thinking about it, we answered him, right? But then we hung up on him. Like, ooh, maybe that is... Ooh.
でも私は私、アランさんの妹じゃない。
無論分かっている。だが根本は同質だ。
I mean, he loves us and cares about his sister, so if we're like almost the same person, like, he's gonna wanna, you know, help us out, you know? We're little Rinka over here. There's little I can say when I don't know a sister personally. Alan presses on, unconcerned about how perplexing this whole scenario is for me. My thoughts are likely irrelevant to him. This isn't the logical side of Alan talking. These are his raw emotions. Yup.
僕は会社の人間を信用していない。あらかじめ僕が死んだ際には、家族を次の社長に据えるように文書を残していた。つまり、年齢的に言って、僕の妹、アムリタが次の社長だ。心配だったよ。アムリタは優しく脆い。人の悪意と欲望が渦巻く中で、うまくやっていけるかとね。
私と同い年で社長に。
That'd be crazy.
ああ、だが君を見ていたら少しだけ安心することができた。自分の弱さを自覚しているけれど無自覚に強い芯を持っている。人の心を動かすことができる。信用できる友を作ることができる。自分の瞳の力を疑うのであれば目の前にいる僕を証拠にすればいい。
His gaze is locked on me as he speaks. Our eyes may be meeting, but it's not me he's looking at. He's using me as a window to see his sister.
買いかぶりすぎ。それに私はそんな責任持てない。
構わないさ。これは僕の決断だ。
Yup, the die's been cast. It's already done.
もっとも利益を生み出すという意味でアムリタが僕より上を行くことはないだろう。失敗も多くするかもしれない。だが僕とは違った成長を生むはずだ。
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be a different direction.
そして何より僕のように暗殺されることはないだろう。究極的に言えばアムリタが長生きしてくれればそれでいい。
アランさん。
無論まだまだ心配は尽きないけれどそこに希望を見ることができた。この僕が希望を見たんだ。その意味がわからない君ではないのだろう。
His expression changes once again to one I've never seen before. Whoa, unbelievable. I never thought he'd have it in him to express such a brilliant smile. His every word and every action is in relation to his sister shows just how much he cares for her. I have no parents or siblings to speak of, but I can tell this is how those who do feel about that this is how those who do feel about them.
何がおかしい？
I don't realize I'm also smiling until he points it out. He's strict, but kind and reliable. He always seems a bit desperate, despite his intellect. Part of me is envious of Amrita for getting a brother like him. What a weird situation. Yeah, we are in a pretty weird situation, Rinka. It's okay. It's okay. Alan's a hero.
なんでもない。
そうか。
Who'd have thought that I'd ever come to think about him like this? Well, guess it's my fault. I never bothered to try and understand him after what happened at the hospital that day. But he'd always been kind to me after that. At Shigetsugu's home, when he helped me stop you, and even when he saved my gran. I'm at fault for never seeing him for who he truly is.
私の生き方がどこまで通用するのか見届けるんじゃなかったの？
言っただろう。君の生き方が通用した結果が今の僕だと。
We've already proven it ourselves to him, Rinka. Oh, I feel like my decisions have done something. Alan briefly pauses before posing a question.
見張るヘビナタとの決着はどうするつもりだ？
Oof. God damn it. His question takes me by surprise. Well, not the question itself, but the realization that he truly does understand me. There's no reason for me to hesitate, though. I only have one answer to give.
生き残る。二人で。
Ooh, I still think the best way to survive this is... I know I'm gonna have to do the confession here soon. Like, I know that's coming. And I feel like, you know, I think I need to do the middle ground. I need to say if there is a middle ground. I hope it's not just like a yes or no. I hope there's like a... I hope it's like yes, no, and then later. Like, I feel like I'll have to do... If the later pops up, I'm gonna do that one. That's a guarantee here, because... it's just what my heart's telling me, man. It's just what my heart tells me, and I gotta listen to my heart because my brain doesn't help.
ああ、いい答えだ。アムリタも獅子舞凛花ならそう答えるはずだから。
私の入れるコーヒー美味しいんです。最後に飲んでいきませんか？
It's a guarantee? Shh, Rinka, settle down there.
ああ、いただこう。
I'm actually surprised he accepted the offer. Huh. Yeah. Is it... Oh, God, burp! It is supposed to be a simple offer, but my wording may have given it more weight than intended. I doubt Alan fails to catch it either.
ちょっとだけ待っていてくださいね。
Hold on, it'll take like 5 minutes to brew this up. I'm going to make this the best coffee I've ever brewed. Rinka does pretty well making coffee now, like she was taught by the best. No words are exchanged as he drinks his coffee. It's not an awkward silence or anything. Words simply aren't needed. Our relationship doesn't extend beyond our status as participants in Divine Selection. We're not friends, we're not lovers, God, I hope not. We're not enemies, we're not even siblings. But that's why this works.
ごちそうさま。僕はコーヒーがあまり好きではないが、美味しいと思ったよ。
If you lied and said it was shit, I would have been so sad.
ありがとう。
That's my little Rinka's coffee, alright? And I don't let it, even though I'm trapped inside her body, I don't let anyone fuck with little Rinka over here. He pauses, stands, and then continues.
そろそろ君の後輩の様子を見に行った方がいい。
Oh shit, almost forgot about Naomi.
うん、そのつもり。
君は何人もの人生を託されてきたのだろう。それでも強く生きたいと望むのは君にしかできないことだ。他人の人生など重荷に過ぎないだろうに。
私は一人じゃないから重荷じゃなくて力に変わった。
肉体において人間は常に一人だ。だからこそ一人ではないと信じられることが君の強さなのだな。
I mean, two bodies can comprise the same body. I'm stuck in Rinka for the time being.
アランさんだってずっと一人じゃなかったはずでしょお兄ちゃん。
What are you doing?
冗談はよしてくれ。言ったはずだ。アムリタは君よりも才気間髪で器量も良いと。
We're getting shit on, dude.
何より僕は君の生き方を認めるまでアムリタを信じてやれなかった。その意味で僕はやはり一人だった。君に頼みがある。
Oh, let me guess. Let me just take a guess. It's gonna have to deliver that letter or something.
はい。
Let me just see.
僕は日本へ来るとき、僕のルーツに関わるあらゆるものを置いてきた。だから君に預けられるものは何もない。
Alright.
しかし、刻んでくれ。君の人生の奇跡に僕を。歪んだ運命の中で君と出会えた奇跡を。
Alright. I mean, that's not what I thought, but because this was more... Of course that's gonna happen, but whatever.
アムリタさんに会いには行かないんですか？
君には関係のないことだ。 君は獅子舞凛花だろ。
Oh, you know he's gonna go. I give Alan an understanding nod in response. I'm certain I would have hesitated to elect him had he given me a proper answer, regardless of what it was. He'd made sure to put a wall between us. I understand why, though. That's his way of making things easier on both of us. Well, his objective accomplished, he takes his leave. My eyes remain locked on him even as he fades into the darkness outside. It's because I know this is the last time I'll ever see Alan Scorpion in the real world. Damn. Dude, I love Alan. He's great. He's an amazing character. Not long after he leaves, Naomi comes downstairs. Hey!
ナオミ、具合は大丈夫？
I just clunked out because of my memories.
はい、心配かけてすみません。大丈夫です。それよりごめんなさい。
But why do again, like, not again, but why does the memory stuff affect her so much? Like there's other people that would be affected by such a thing, but we haven't seen anyone else have so much of a reaction to their memories that they used to have, but then were taken away due to someone being eliminated from divine selection. Naomi is very affected by it. Maybe it's because, it couldn't just be because she died, because the dying happened after she like collapsed because of her remembering the hospital incident. But so why is whatever. She pauses before pulling her eyes away from me.
聞いちゃいました。アラン・スコーピオンさんと話していたこと。私、勘違いしてました。
Yeah.
彼はあんなに優しい人だったんですね。
Yup. He's a nice man.
お礼も言わなきゃいけないのに。もう。大丈夫。
And we'll never see him again. It's all I can think to say to her.
彼はミハル先輩がフェデリーコ・カルミナーティさんの情報を揃えていることに気がついていたんでしょうか。次の選定で先輩とミハル先輩と2人が残るようにするために。
Yup, so next round, Mahara's gonna elect Frederico, and I'm gonna elect Alan. Ooh.
そうだね、きっと。
And then the plan will be officially put into motion.
彼が脱落したら私は忘れちゃうんですね。今日助けてもらったことも、やっと知った彼の優しいところも。だから私が刻むんだ、彼のことを心に。
You're taking a lot of, you're shouldering a lot, but we're here for you, Rinka.
そしたら必ず教えてください。私が忘れてしまっているはずのことを。
I'm sure if I mention Alan Scorpion, you'll have like weird flashbacks of when you knew him, and you're like, oh my god.
もちろん。だって私一人じゃ背負いきれないから。
Naomi grips my hand tightly in hers. Dude. Her memories take a considerable blow since she's helping me despite not being a participant. Though that makes me question why the system that rewrites people's memories is so flawed. If Parse is the one who made it, then I want to lodge a complaint. It's far too cruel. There's more to life than the beat of one's heart. It's our experiences that make us who we are. That's why changing or making people forget those experiences is just as bad as outright killing them. God, hold on, Rinka.
私、まだ具合が悪いみたいです。だから、今日は止めてもらえませんか？
Oh, I don't see a problem. Come on.
うん、いいよ。ただ、お母さんにはちゃんと連絡しておきなね。
She's obviously faking it. Not like it matters, though. If anything, I don't want to spend the night alone. Oh, man. That was a scene and a fucking half, dude. Oof. It's all ramping up. Like it's all like close. Oh, Saturday, 2 days later. Oh shit. Yesterday passed without issue. The four of us studied together after school, and then I did my usual diary reading at night. I told Maharu about Alan too. Looks like I'll be electing him, while she'll be electing Frederico. On a superficial level, things have gone far smoother than they have in weeks past. There weren't any huge incidents like with you, nor were there any need to make deals with people like Odette. Things aren't so simple deep down, though. Apparently, I think someone in the comments told me this, but back when Odette made that comment, or the deal with us, if I didn't make the right decisions, I wouldn't have even gotten a decision there. That's how that... I feel so lucky. The significance of the upcoming eliminations is all the greater now that we've gotten to know and see their development. There's no point in being depressed until the time comes, though. Instead, I try to brighten my mood before heading to school. Still Saturday school. God damn it. Upon my arrival, Mao greets me with an eerie grin. Oh god.
おはようリータン。今日は何の日かわかるかな？
Oh shit, I didn't, oh.
おはようリータン。今日は何の日かわかるかな？
Hold on, Mao, oh, shh, damn you game. You knew what I was trying to do. It is, July 7th, Saturday.
7月7日だから、そっか、七夕だね。
Fuck.
正解。食堂の方に笹があるから短冊飾りに行こう。
I guess it's a little fun thing we can do.
ちょっと恥ずかしいけど、いいよ。マオが学校のそういうのに興味持つって珍しいね。
Look, she's at school on a Saturday, okay?
別に気分だよ気分。ミハルもだからね。
Come, Maharu!
リンカが書くなら僕も書くよ。
Well, you're damn right I'm gonna write one. God damn.
決定。じゃ、ナオリンにも連絡しとこう。
We gotta go get her. There must have been a Tanabata feature on television or something. That aside, it's relieving to see Mao act like this. Well, it'd probably be a relief if she was in her post all-nighter mode as well. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. I don't like this background, because this is the background right before that one classroom with the explosion and the collide. Once we've written and hung up our wishes, we start to make our way to class. The faculty set bamboo up in the cafeteria that's shared between our and the college campus, just like Mao said. A surprising number of people are participating, which leads to me taking a peek at some wishes. Most are relationship related. Oh god.
いやー、みんな何を書いたのかな?
Dude, here's what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna say, and then Maharu will be like, oh, you already know.
秘密にするって約束だったでしょ?
Are we supposed to keep it a secret? We made it a point to keep what we've written to ourselves. For a simple reason too, we're shy. Some of us.
羊さん、恋ではないにしても、君は僕の短冊を見た。もしそれを誰かに話したら、どうなるか分かっているね。
Naomi, how about you don't fucking say anything. Don't ever say things.
ごめんなさい。私、言いません。
Dude, Maharu is ruthless.
お、ナオリン、ミハルンのお願い事を見ちゃったんだ。ほれほれ、マオ様だけに教えてみなさい。
You realize she'll kill Naomi.
マオ先輩でも無理です。
Fucking Rinka's awkward ass laugh. Maharu gives Naomi an exaggerated glare before transitioning into a smile. As for me, well, I guess there's no point in reminding myself of something I wrote.
もういくつか寝ると夏休みだね。
You know, I'm in your head, Rinka, but I wish I knew. I just... God damn it.
ああ、そうだね。 2桁をいくつかというには多い気もするけれど。
リーターンは覚えてる？花火大会。ちょうど来月の今頃じゃなかった？
Oh, that's if we get out of this situation. Oh no, what if either I or Maharu gets eliminated, and then they'll have to go to the fireworks without me. Or otherwise we have to go without Maharu. Oh, I'm sad now. I automatically made myself sad.
行こうね。4人でさ。
I don't know, man. My like I feel like my confidence in getting a decent ending at least is like, cause it's like coming down to the wire and I'm scared. But I need to believe. I need to believe in myself. There's a hint of gravity in her words. It's not often she sounds like that, so it leaves the rest of us speechless. Naomi ends up breaking the silence.
はい、行きましょう。私、花火、大好きです。
Oh, she broke it with some happiness. All right, we're good. Maharu and I nod in agreement.
んじゃ、ナオリンは朝一で場所取りだね。
Well, you can't just do that to her.
頑張ります。
I mean, she'll do it, but
みんなで一緒にね。行こう。きっと。
oh God, Rinka, I hope so.
リンカがそういうのなら、僕も。
Dude, if any one of these two gets eliminated, I'm gonna be so depressed. Like, Rinka, because I love Rinka. Like, I love her so goddamn much. Maharu, I love too. So, any one of them dying, or even both of them, the sadness will consume my very soul. My reluctance to say it in the first place is why I forced myself to make that claim. It's a much more personal wish than what I wrote earlier, but also a more earnest one. Oh, man, I'm so scared. I shouldn't be. I should just... Again, the confidence must be injected into me. Once the day is over, I get ready for bed. As for the diary, I'm almost done with it in terms of pages. Tomorrow's session should be my last. I couldn't find a second volume after looking around, so tomorrow marks my last look into the daily lives of Linda and Diana. When I think about that, I recall what we talked about early on in the afternoon.
花火か。
I talked to Maharu about it before, back when we were alone at the theme park, back when I was the only one who didn't know anything about divine selection. Oh no. A flood of memories come back to me all at once. I must be tired. Yeah, I feel my eyes beginning to water up as my emotions involuntarily pour out.
行きたい。行きたいよ。
Rinka, shh. We'll go with everyone. It'll be fine. I'll make sure you get out of there. I'll make sure everyone gets out. It's really hard to convince Rinka. My thoughts turn to screams. And then I remember that it's the middle of the night, so I end up smothering my face with a pillow. Shh. I know. It's okay. It helps to muffle my screams. It's all so sudden. The fear of losing what I have at the moment just hit me out of nowhere. I don't want anything up till now to be undone. I fall asleep at some point, unable to sort out my emotions. Oh, we'll be okay, Rinka. It'll be fine. At the very least, I'll get you out. Oh, Jesus. Frederico returns to Japan from India on Sunday morning.
手に入れたのは死因までか。畜生。
Well, once in India, he visited both Alan's company and his family. According to his company, Alan was out on private business that wasn't to be divulged to anyone. As a result, he kept all contact with the company to a minimum. In exchange, the vice president was in charge of all sorts of important decisions for the time being. This led to Frederico's discovery of an anti-Alan faction within the company. Not to mention their connection to a certain competing company. What dicks. Putting two and two together with what Maharu had told him, he was able to deduce the background behind Alan's death and materialize the card. The big issue was learning his regret, since no one there had any valuable information related to it. His visit to Alan's home proved to be entirely meaningless too.
まさかあんな奴がいるとはな。
Oh. Yeah, okay. A girl there realized what Frederico was up to. Her name was Amarita. Their surnames might be different, but she was apparently Alan's sister. She showed no reservation in telling Frederico to leave the moment she saw him. Strong girl. Frederico knew that Alan had plenty of enemies. He never would have been poisoned if that weren't the case. What's more, those enemies of his would visit his home in order to uncover any potential weakness. Frederico used his knowledge in an attempt to threaten her. It was to no avail, however. She did nothing but glare at him in response. Damn, Frederico realized right then and there that she was a stranger to the concept of fear. She was undoubtedly aware of her brother's bad side, his merciless attitude towards others, his valuing of skill and competence above all else, and how many had lost their jobs due to both of those traits. Even then, she was wise enough to prevent his potential enemies from learning anything about him. Her situation was full of contradictions, and yet she stood resolute before Frederico and his threats. Frederico himself likely would have resorted to a number of horrible means to force information out of her back in his mafia days, but this time he gave in. The lack of both any backing from the organization and confidence that she knew anything about his regret caused him to do so. More importantly, the look in her eyes made it clear that she wouldn't budge through normal means. Nope.
誰かに似てる気がしたんだよな。けど、オデットとも違うしよ。
It's us, Lil Rinka. Isn't Little Rinka saying... I say Little Rinka a lot. I just think it's cute. That's why I say it. There was something familiar about that look. Frederico's inability to remember who it is reminded remember who it reminded him of bothered him.
まあ、いいか。顔こそ美人だが、まだまだチンチクリンだったしよ。しかしあの性格じゃ将来が心配だぜ。
Yeah, I'm sure she'll work it out somehow. Apart from that, the fact remained that Frederico was unable to obtain Alan's regret. He gave himself a set time to return to Japan for two reasons. One was to prevent himself from losing his resolve, and the other was to ensure he had enough time for one last-ditch effort. The only thing left for him at this point is to find and question Alan directly.
さて、あの野郎はどこにいやがる?
The train rocks as he tries to discern Alan's location. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, he probably will do it, but, you know.
そっか。寝ちゃってたのか。
I feel for Rinka right now. She's a little sweetheart. Waking up only to remember my outburst last night feels anything but good. On the bright side, it proves just how much of a toll this whole thing has taken on me. I open my window and take a deep breath of fresh air to collect myself. Oh my god, that's I love breath. Just when you go outside and you just, you know, oh god.
結局俺らしいっつうかよ。
Frederico chalks up his current situation as one of befitting a loser like himself. He's unable to get in touch with Alan now that Scale's gone. He's visited a number of places in hopes of finding him, but to no avail. He wasn't even at the warehouse where he'd met with Audette and that other girl, that other chick, named Lil Rinka. It's like Lil as in L-I-L apostrophe. In the end, he finds himself at the National Park of in Shinjuku, the final destination. He doesn't know why this park has such a fancy name, and, well, but he doesn't care. What he does care about is the fact that Alan's not here either.
俺たちは運命でつながってないってわけだ。それはそれで虫唾が走るぜ。
His pace may seem leisurely, but he spent the day running around on foot. Time simply won't allow him to slow down. He's running so hard that he's gotten covered in sweat despite his level of fitness. He's done all he can do to triumph over Alan. It's a level of effort that he'd long forgotten. That's why he feels an odd sense of satisfaction, despite having nothing to show for it.
酒でも飲んで寝ちまうかな。
Oh, this is my last night. His decision made, he walks off into the night of his final day. Man, that's so... Well, hello? 1 hour later, Frederico returns to an area close by. Oh, shit. In doing so, he notices a certain cafe.
まずコーヒーってのも悪くねえか。
I'm close. Don't even. He hasn't had any espresso during his whole trip. It won't quite match the taste of what he's used to back home, but he finds himself wanting some after so long. The lights are still on, leading him to believe the shop's still open. Thus, he struts over to its entrance. Oh, crap. What's gonna happen now? Shh, Rinka, don't open that door. It's fine. Don't worry about it. After day turns to night, I sit down at my usual table with the diary. I've got some coffee with me as well, but I'm being extra careful not to spill it on the book, because if we spilt it on the book, it'd probably disintegrate the book. I didn't spend the whole day studying thanks to having to take care of some chores, but hey, it's nice to finally sit down and relax. I don't get that too often these days, and you won't get it tonight, because certain someone's coming. At first, I was reading through this diary to find information related to divine selection, but somewhere along the line, I found myself simply enjoying it. I can see why Naomi loves to read so much now.
さて
After taking a sip of coffee, I open up to the page I had bookmarked. Soon after, I hear someone shouting outside the store. What?
なんだ、せっかく雰囲気のあるカフェかと思えば休みかよ。電気がついてるくせによ。
People have to clean up. The door's closed, but I can hear them loud and clear. What's more, the voice sounds familiar. I close the diary and duck behind the counter to better scout out what's going on. Standing outside is none other than Frederico Carminati.
どうして
Didn't he settle things after his discussion with Maharu? He just wants coffee. I prepare myself for the worst, though something feels off. He isn't addressing me directly now that I think about it. In fact, it may be safe to assume he's here by coincidence, judging by what he said. He's just upset that the store's closed. There's no need to overthink things in this situation.
What?
Crap. Seems like he's noticed me. We should have just hid right under the table. I bet he never expected me to be running a cafe, much less the fact that I'm simply trying to read a goddamn book. He stands there and stares at me, mouth agape. I decide not to say anything to shatter his silence. Shortly after, he grins from ear to ear before erupting in laughter. The way he's laughing, it's a familiar sound. Monk S. Monka TOS, help. Space Marines. Nah, it's not TOS. We're totally fine. Frederico can't hide his surprise at this turn of events. Inside the cafe he's about to visit stands none other than Shishimai Rinka. Lil Rinka. It's the first time they have actually met one-on-one in the real world. Shit, you're right. Fate must be up to something for this to happen on his last day. Her presence within the closed cafe could mean she works there, but Frederico is more inclined to believe that she lives inside. That doesn't matter to him, though. Instead, he finds himself excited about a certain revelation.
こいつは
There it is. Rinka is staring Frederico down, clearly wary of him. The look in her eyes brings someone else to mind. Amarita, Alan's sister. They both share the same resolute gaze. He had always wondered why Alan seemed so concerned with Rinka, but he figured it had something to do with his regret. But he was wrong. This chance discovery seals the deal for him. Alan's regret is related to her. Alright. His excitement turns into a sense of joy he has never experienced before. He has won. And at the last minute, he finally possesses all of Alan's cards. He has succeeded in outdoing someone he wants to beat.
どうもな、チンチクリン。
No problem. I mean, I'm first, but whatever. Frederico then takes his leave without bothering to enter Lionhouse. Rinka stands there alone and puzzled over what just happened. Rinka's just, what the fuck?
何だったんだろ
Frederico randomly decided to wander off while I was giving him a silent stare. I'm not sure what he even wanted. He looked incredibly happy for some reason, though.
ちょっといろんな意味で怖かった。
I'm not sure why, but there was something unsettling about the way his expression shifted from anger to surprise to then joy. It didn't seem like he was rejoicing over obtaining my information at the very least.
今日はやめておこうかな。
Maybe I'll just go to bed. Perhaps it's for the best, since he might try to come back. It sucks when I'm almost done with it, but oh well. We got election tonight. After returning to my bedroom, I focused on preparing myself for tonight's election. You gotta go into like true Zen mode for that. Just fucking experience tranquility, you know, just zenyatta. Oh, Jesus.
ごきげんよう
Yep.
運命の奴隷の皆様
My little lovely little slaves of fate. I'm Parsa, and I need a little vessel for my godly powers. Who wants to be my vessel? Can we split being a vessel for two people? We'll find out next time in the next exciting episode of Fatal 12. Even though we probably won't learn shit about what happens when there's two people left and we just refuse to do anything with each other. God damn it.